Nathan Saunders, General Vice President, Washington Teachers Union.
So Nathan, what's been going on in D.C.?
Lots been going on in Washington, D.C. WTU Local Number 6. Disappointingly, we have not had our election, which was scheduled to happen in May of this year, because our president, George Parker, has chosen to withhold information from the Elections Committee. The chairperson, Claudette Carson, and myself filed a lawsuit against the WTU in order to force elections to go forward. And hopefully we will get some good news soon that elections will happen very quickly. That's very important.
Thank you a lot.
Thank you. All right.
My name's Candy Peterson. I'm from Washington, D.C., and I write the Washington Teacher blog for the past 2 years. We are in dire straits in D.C. We just had a contract that was ratified in which Randy Weingarten helped to negotiate and brought to D.C. mutual consent and merit pay. And unfortunately, our members had not had a raise for 3 years, and so they ratified the contract. We were kind of suspicious about the numbers. But we will, for the past 3 years under mayoral control and under Chancellor Reed, we've lost hundreds and hundreds of not only teachers, but school personnel. And it's devastating what's happening in our city. Also, you know, in DC, our mayor has brought in at will, and so many government employees have been terminated. That's just the beginning of it. We also were supposed to have had an election in May, and that did not occur because our president of the George Parker Washington Teachers Union has refused to turn over the documents so that our elections committee can proceed with holding the general election. It's gotten quite complex because the AFT, with Randy Weingarten's help, has gotten involved to assist in having an elections committee election, which she now says, and she kind of wavers back and forth, has stayed the deadline. You know, normally we submit petitions April 30th. Our president did not submit his petition, of course. And so that was another reason that he does not want elections to proceed until November and having a new president installed in January, which will be a 6 months delay. Basically, this is a sellout president. If we continue under him, we will see the demise, I predict, of the Washington Teachers Union in the next 2 to 3 years. We really need your help, and we are considering doing a national petition to ask for fair elections in Washington, D.C. under the AFT, because our General Vice President salary has now been reduced by the President and his cronies to 0. And they have refused to sign off on his continuance as the Vice President. And he is a candidate for President. I'm a candidate for the Vice President. The problem is that Randy Weingarten agreed to intervene with a limited administratorship. And of course, meeting with her executive council, that did not happen. She's now promising an investigation by some of her staff in DC. And the attorneys had made the decision to delay the court date, thinking that she was going to intervene. Of course, that we just learned that that did not happen. So we're going to have to launch this national petition. Now, I'm going to make sure we get that, and we can get people here maybe tomorrow to sign on, but we'll do it online as well. And I encourage you to read the WashingtonTeacher.blogspot.com, because I'm not going to be able to sleep at night until something is done. I also wanted to mention that the movie, which I discourage everybody from seeing, Looking for Superman, Waiting for Superman, featuring Michelle Reed and Randy Weingarten, who shared the red carpet at the premiere of this movie in DC, which is quite troubling to me, but I discourage you from seeing that, but you might want to read about, you know, what it's about. But we do need your help and any ideas that you might have to assist us because we're facing this month, I say in the end of this month, hundreds and hundreds of teachers who have been exited and have no jobs by their termination. Thank you.
Wow.